Now, a lot of you guys might be thinking that's a lot of vegetables for pancakes, but it is. Hi, I'm Dr. Jourdain with Blue Zone Island. Welcome to my kitchen. Today we're going to be making savory Korean pancakes, and you're gonna love them because they're delicious. Something people don't realize is when you're in medical school, it can be a very lonely place. And when I was going through that process in Loma Linda, California, a group of Korean students brought me into their world. They just absorbed me. I will always appreciate how much love I got from that community. After medical school, I still loved Korean food, and I went to New York to learn from Chef Shin Kim, and I'm gonna share some of what I learned from her with you. We're gonna start with some white rice flour, brown rice flour. I'm gonna combine those. Water, pink sea salt. I'm gonna add some grapeseed oil, which is my favorite because it doesn't have a lot of flavor to it. And I've also got some garlic here that we're gonna crush. I feel like crushed garlic has a totally different flavor than if you chop it. That smell, there's nothing like the smell of fresh garlic. It is one of my favorite things in any savory meal, almost. So I'm going to go ahead and mix this up. It's gonna make a nice pancakey batter. So it looks like we might need a little more water. A lot of this, when it comes to cooking, I do by feel. The consistency you should be looking for is roughly the type of pancake batter consistency you would have with a typical breakfast pancake. So you see how it's got a little bit of runniness to it? And as it sits, it will get a little thicker. So now that you have your batter, we can put all these pretty vegetables in there. So I've got some scallions here. These are maybe 2 inches. I love shiitake mushrooms. It's like a big part of my life. It gives you a nice chew feel. And we'll put a little carrot in here for color, amongst other things. I also have some sweet potato leaves. So I'm growing sweet potatoes right now. The sweet potato leaves kind of taste like spinach, I would say, but it's a little bit milder in my opinion. And a lot of times what I'll do is just kind of cut these into slivers in here. And it's one way to get your chlorophyll. It's interesting when I say that, people think chloroform for some reason, but chlorophyll is what makes your vegetables and mainly vegetables green. You're going to love it, trust me. Let's go on this ride together. All right, so we're mixing the veggies and the batter. Let's add an egg in. This is a very special egg. It comes from my workers, the chickens in my backyard. I wish you could see this. The yolk is so deep and yellow, and you can definitely taste the difference. So if you have the chance to raise your own chickens, that's great, but not everybody can. So buying local and supporting your local farmers, buying their fresh eggs is definitely a plus. Now we've got some grapeseed oil. I'm going to cover the bottom of the pan. I have it at medium. If it's too high, then it may be a little bit too aggressive in terms of cooking your pancake. So we'll give it a couple of seconds. If you start to see the oil smoking, then you've gone too far. I wish you all could smell this. It smells amazing already, even though we haven't even started to cook it. All right, it looks like our oil is ready. I'm gonna go ahead and place our first pancake. The exact quantities for the ingredients will be in the description, and it will be enough to make about 4 pancakes. So while this is frying here, I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna make some sauce. It's going to involve soy sauce, toasted sesame seed oil, some green onions, a little bit of garlic, and some chili peppers fresh from the garden, and ginger. So this is gonna be my mixing bowl here. This is soy sauce. We'll put a little bit of that in this bowl. This is probably 2 tablespoons. And then you wanna put a little less toasted sesame seed oil than the quantity of soy sauce. And this is gluten-free soy sauce. I've got some lemon juice here as well. A lot of times I like to add something that's got an acrid bite to it. And we'll put a pinch of salt as well. Here's another couple of cloves. We're gonna go ahead and smash those with the garlic crusher. But at this point, it looks like our pancake is starting to turn golden brown. So let's flip that. We don't want to miss the golden opportunity. Boom, that looks amazing. Okay, so back to our garlic. A lot of people just think of using the garlic crusher for garlic, but I actually like to use it for ginger as well. I'm gonna put a small piece of ginger and squeeze the juice out. That's gonna give it a little bit of brightness. And if you'd like, we're gonna make this pretty with green onions. I've got a little bit of red chili peppers. If you don't like things that are really spicy, you can leave that out. And then this is chili peppers. So we're gonna put some of that in there. And a little bit of black and white sesame seeds. All right, so that's our dipping sauce. So how do you know it's done? I feel like when you do this enough, you can kind of smell the doneness of it, but you can kind of make a little dent and see if it seems like it's moist on the inside. All right, so it looks like it's done to me. I'm gonna cut it into 4s to make it easy to dip. Now we're gonna plate it. We've got some seaweed and rice because I feel like if you don't have those 2 things, it's incomplete. Okay, so let's make this a beautiful plate. I learned how to use chopsticks when I was about 12 years old. I was very interested in Japanese culture, and my parents and I went to the grocery store one day and they had chopsticks. So I'm still not that great at it, but I have a working knowledge of chopsticks. We're gonna put this rice here on the side, and I'm gonna try to make this a pretty plate. Now it's time to eat. All right, let's put this on the plate here. Let's try it. Bon appetit. I'm not sure what they say in Korea, but I wish you could like experience that crunch. Wow. The ginger is knocking my socks off right now. This is perfect. This is perfectly cooked. It's soft inside. It's crunchy on the outside. It's perfectly savory. You get the bright notes from the lemon. You have all of these amazing flavors going on with the green onions and the garlic. You cannot go wrong with that. So those are savory Korean pancakes. I hope you will try them and like them. The recipe is in the description box. Let me know if there are any things that are close to your heart, plant-based, that you would like us to try on this show. So if you liked today's video, please subscribe. Also consider following me on Instagram. Thank you so much for joining me in the Blue Zone Island Kitchen. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.